Welcome to Yegs and Bacon, a production of Submit Industries.
Ding 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 ding. Do 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 do. Yegs and bacon, gonna see what's shaking, 'cause there ain't no faking here on Yegs and Bacon. Yegs and Bacon.
Hello, everybody,
Hi. Good morning.
and welcome to Yegs and Bacon, your only pop culture morning talk show that happens in the afternoon. My name is Brandon,
And I'm Danica.
and I forgot to plug in the internet to this thing, which, fun thing that it's telling me right now,
Yeah.
and why I realized it now tells us what our Wi-Fi is like.
Oh, that's actually really handy. Oh, yeah. I see it on my screen. It looks very bad. So let's get this to better than bad. All right. Fam. Anyway, I hope everyone had a good weekend. It's a little bit better. We'll get there. Everyone had a good weekend.
Hooray,
it is
hooray.
it is a holiday still for a lot of us. It is family day.
Family Day. So normally we won't actually be doing Yegs and Bacon on holidays,
No.
but we are today because we were only like 2 in.
Yeah. We probably shouldn't be like, well, 2 is good and we're done for a week.
That was good. Let's take a so tired.
So tired.
Let's take a break from that.
Yeah, I can do that. It's fine.
Yeah, it's going to be good. All right. So
Stretch.
we got some things to talk about. We got some stuff to go over.
Yep. All right. So what's been happening in pop culture, Brandon?
Well, I'm very glad you asked. It would be very weird if we did not do the premise of the show. I do like that.
Okay.
Um
Oh boy.
So what I've got to start out with is that Naomi has been picked up by the CW to be a pilot from Ava DuVernay and Jill Blankenship, who's done work on Arrow at the helm. What a lot of places didn't report on is kind of what I want to goose it with.
What didn't they report on?
2 wild things and a sad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They are also picking up a pilot for an untitled dramedy about millennial nuns.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, CW.
Sure.
Wild.
Whatever.
Wild. And a live action Powerpuff Girls show.
I did hear about that. It's I think it's either show ran or written or both or everything by Diablo Cody.
Yeah. She's going to be co-running a Powerpuff Girl show with Heather Regnier, who worked on Veronica Mars and Sleepy Hollow.
Oh no. You just stole it for me.
So like a little bit of Juno.
Oh.
A little bit of Veronica Mars.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be watching a live action Powerpuff Girls.
A lot of bit of Powerpuff Girls.
A lot.
It's gonna be so weird. Life is strange. All right, I got the comments. Got someone on Twitch saying, hey. We're glad to have this streaming on multiple platforms. So we will be kind of cross-pollinating those as usual.
Yep.
What do you got on tap, lady?
All right. Well, actually, I do have something. Let's see here. I don't have it open. I'm very prepared for this. This is great. Oh no. Okay. So we all know, we'll pretend we know already, that there is going to be an animated Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur.
Oh, girl.
On Disney.
I'm really excited about that.
Very, very excited. They actually have a voice for her. So I think she was the last piece of the cast.
Okay.
Yeah. There's also some cute artwork that they've released, which is horribly visual, and I can't show you because I didn't prepare for this. Fun.
When we have a lot more of our ducks in a row and are able to like figure out some cool buttons,
here we are.
We'll be showing a lot of visuals as well. But this is early days.
Okay. So yeah, and this is premiering in 2022. So like, well, actually, that's only next year now. Oh my gosh.
That's next year.
It still seems like 2 years ago.
How old am I going to be next year?
I don't know.
That's going to be old. It's going to be old.
Time is a construct. So is age.
Yeah, that's true.
age ain't nothing but a number.
Baby.
All right. Let me see here. Okay. So a lot of these folks are probably voice actors, so I don't know their name, but it's very cool that Alfre Woodward is going to be Lunella's godmother because I think she's a fabulous actress.
That's real cool.
Yeah. It's also, where is it? Oh yeah. The show's executive producer is Lawrence Fishburne. No big deal.
Oh, dang.
Oh, it's a big deal. Lawrence Fishburne's great. I love him. He's great.
What movie was he in that we just watched?
John Wick.
John Wick.
Two.
Right.
Two.
Jonathan
Wickless.
Jonathan Wickless too.
Jonathan Wickless.
That's his full name.
Oh, right. So Kilo is also asking, it's cool. On what other platforms do you stream on? So aside from Twitch, we also stream on Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah. Our Facebook has the same address /variant Edmonton. Our YouTube does not. It is a bunch of letters and numbers that we cannot remember in a row. When you go to YouTube, just kind of search for Variant Edition, and we're one of them.
Yep. Oh, Variant Edition on YouTube is going to be a bit loaded, so maybe search up include Yegs and Bacon. That's one of our shows. But.
Exactly. We got lots of stuff happening.
Yeah.
One of my sads.
Yeah.
From the weird CW stuff, and a sad in another way. I was going to combine them. They're not moving forward with Yara Flor, Wonder Girl.
What? That was just announced last week.
Yeah, they announced it for development, and then they got so far, and we're like, maybe not.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that makes me sad. But
that is a sad.
I mean, it's super early, even in that character's development.
Yeah.
So, lots and lots of time for that to kind of kick off and do well. And Disney shut down Blue Sky Studio Animations, who not only made all the Ice Age movies, but were going to do Nimona.
Oh no!
So Nimona is not happening because Disney is kind of consolidating their animation acquisitions that they have, and Nimona is no longer happening again.
Yeah. I don't know how many times it's been this point around. I'm also wondering where in the production limbo is Lumberjanes, because every so often you hear something about it.
So Lumberjanes is moving forward at HBO Max with Well Stevenson as a producer. I think that's got a full series order.
That's good.
Yeah.
I can't help but think that She-Ra helped a little bit with that. You know, it couldn't hurt.
She can run a show.
Oh yeah. Gosh, I can't wait for like millions of people to know about Lumberjanes. I'm so excited about that.
Lumberjanes is absolutely one of our favorites. It started just a hair before we opened. The first volume actually came out kind of right when we opened. I remember this because I had ordered 25 copies for my old work, thinking, I'll be able to sell at least 25 copies of this Lumberjanes collection like pretty quickly. And it turns out I was right.
But not quite how you thought you would be, right?
Yeah, Lumberjanes Volume 1 was so popular, it went out of print almost immediately, waiting on a new printing. We couldn't order in copies. So I just kept going over to my old work and being like, hey, can I get like 5 copies, sell it that week and come back and be like, hey, can I get like 5 copies?
Oh my gosh. The power you hold is immense. It's momentous.
So yeah, that was fun. Being able to sell all of another store's copies of Lumberjanes for them. That's just the kind of person that I am.
Yeah, you're just helping out the community.
Just trying to help. What else you got, lady?
Oh, I just
we know what our anchor is.
I have the anchor, which is gonna make everyone feel sad.
Yeah. So
so I don't I mean, I could talk about WandaVision. I will try to be as less spoily as I can.
We'll save that for our what we're watching show. Yeah.
Spoilers. I love WandaVision.
Ding.
That's all you'll hear from me today.
It's a real good show. I know discourse on whether or not it's being paced properly is kind of wild right now.
Oh my God, it's television.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I get it from a standpoint of just like, hey, I'm used to watching these movies and now it's no movie.
Oh no.
I have to wait.
Can't watch your 12-hour movie.
Boo, boo, boo,
Some people
boo.
work on Saturdays, fool. Can't binge an entire show.
Oh yeah, I love that shows are getting back to a weekly release schedule, partly because we can actually partake in a discussion. We don't have the full weekend to burn through a show. It's real hard. Ronald Grove, hi,
Hello.
says WandaVision is awesome, and he is correct.
Yes.
That is what we like to call a correct objective opinion.
God. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't know.
I think that's
I only
we
have
have.
pressing things that are going to make me angry. How? I mean, that doesn't sound like me at all.
No, why would that sound like? Okay. Well, then let's get to it, because it is something that partly that it's expected we discuss.
Oh my gosh. I mean, I would not ignore the elephant in the room.
We tend to run very outspoken on creators, on creations, on what it means to be a helpful person, and maybe not let horrible things lie, because when you do, you kind of create an atmosphere where bad stuff just keeps getting through.
Yeah. What we are referring to is the fact that Charisma Carpenter came out again
after years ago.
Yeah, it's been over 20 years.
Yeah.
Again, against Joss Whedon. In this time, she came out for Ray Fisher, who is in legal battles because of how he was treated on the set of Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
And so this poor woman has had to basically reveal herself half a dozen times to nothing.
Yeah.
You know, I remember this coming out over a decade ago, and then again, nothing ever gets done.
She's talked about it every few years.
Yep. So what I wanted to talk about, not the nitty-gritty, because a lot of the other actors, Buffy especially, and I think one from Firefly, one writer even. I don't know if it's in this article, but if I can find it, basically agreed with her on that. Not only was he sexually suggestive, but he was a bully.
Yeah.
And I mean that in every sense of the word.
To a lot of people. The writer I think you're referring to talked about how Whedon would often boast about making writers cry.
Yes.
And that one of his favorite stories was a particular instant that he made that writer cry twice in one notes meeting. Yeah.
And I think that's disgusting. I think any kind of management, I guess. Yes, Joss can get yeeted into the forgotten abyss.
Absolutely.
Yeah, him and J.K. Rowling can get yeeted into the abyss of 90s feminism, white feminism, because they haven't grown past that. And that was in itself destructive.
Yeah.
There's so much going on here.
So who are the actors?
All right. Thank you for getting me back on track.
No problem.
So Charisma Carpenter released a statement in support of Ray Fisher. Shortly thereafter, fellow Buffy actresses Sarah Michelle Gellar, Amber Benson, Michelle Trachtenberg, and Claire Kramer all came out in support of Carpenter, with some echoing her statements about Whedon's behavior. Now, absolutely, all of them are disturbing. However, I am going to focus on Michelle Trachtenberg's.
Yes.
Because she was not only victimized, she was underage. She was about 15, 16 at the time. So this is doubly, triply gross. Her Instagram says, I am brave enough now as a 35-year-old woman to repost this because this must be known. As a teenager with his not appropriate behavior, very not appropriate. So now people know what Joss did. The last comment I will make on this was there was a rule saying he's not allowed in a room alone with Michelle again.
Again.
That terrifies me.
Yeah.
because I know that Charisma has stories, but
Mhm.
what happened to Michelle? Like, obviously she doesn't have to come out, but that is so scary. And it definitely harkens back to, like comics editors room where there's certain editors that you don't want to work alone with, or that there can be no women on the team because they will be victimized.
That they had a rule for.
Yeah, a public rule.
Uh-huh.
And so instead of fixing it and getting rid of the garbage, they punish women
Who are not allowed to succeed
Mhm.
because there would be abuse.
Exactly. And so this is just one more in a long line of instances with Whedon, and it will continue to happen
Mhm.
unless we all stand up and support people like Carpenter and Fisher.
Yeah. I know David Boreanaz even came out today.
Yes. I saw that. I saw J. August Richards, who played Gunn on Angel, shared words of support.
Mhm.
So basically, sending you my love. It was a little love and light, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I'm sure they actually had talked. Oh, okay. Nicholas Brandon, who played Xander.
He was apparently a little bit of a trash fire himself.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine. I was like, whoa. He made his comments in a Facebook video from a hospital room, and I was like, where he's currently awaiting surgery after suffering a back injury. So it's normal. Where is the actual meat of this? Hello.
Yeah, going through articles when you're just like, we're at the clickbait stuff,
Yeah.
and there.
Okay.
This part.
So this one has Emma links to Emma Caulfield, Eliza Dushku, James Marsters, who was basically traumatized after being made to do the rape scene with Buffy.
Oh, right.
And he would never go near something like that again. He did not want to do that. Uncomfortable to watch, uncomfortable to make.
He talked about that a long time ago too.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, a lot of this is old.
Yeah.
A lot of this, I just want to say, like we've heard this all before. There are absolutely people who haven't heard it, and I just need it to be like, this is the one. Yeah. This is the time that we're actually going to listen.
And that's part of the reason why we said we don't want to be quiet about these things, because that's how these things just sort of get mentioned and go like, oh, that's bad. And then no one else really finds out about it. And it doesn't get to this critical mass of like, a lot has to go down. Mike Josick says, did you see Marty Noxon's new guest article on The Hollywood Reporter? No, we have not, but we probably will after we do this.
Yeah, they've got a link to something with Noxon, but I don't. Yeah, the thing is, I'm as up to date as I can be on this, but there are so many more articles coming out every hour, which is good, but also terrible. Like, good that the information is coming out.
Terrible that these things are being.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jose Molina was the writer we were talking about earlier about making female writers cry. And yeah, David Boreanaz.
His was also very like, hey, you know that you have my support. And then her reply was, yes, and I want to thank you for the things that you have also said and the support that you've shown privately.
Oh yeah, because like that matters more.
Yeah.
I mean, your friends aren't people who tweet at you. As much as I will defend to the death that Twitter is a place where you have friendships, I do still think that some things are not tweetable.
Yeah.
You know, like if you have a friend in pain, sometimes it's not, oh, hey, buddy, I'm just sending you a GIF. Sometimes that is. Like that's some of our friendships.
Tweets and prayers.
Exactly. So that's kind of why some of it can come off as. But yeah, like Nicholas Brandon called them transgressions, and so like I don't know what that means, but it doesn't always mean anything. Yeah, I could go through links and links and links and links. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's like this weird link cascade that's happening as Danica's kind of going through this. But yeah, we're definitely going to look up that Marty Noxon article, possibly share it. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, just so that everybody's aware how we approach situations like this, or with say like Warren Ellis when it comes out that he's been really creepy for a long time, and all that kind of thing. How we approach it as a store is we quite honestly we stop hand selling those books. We'll never stop somebody from enjoying a piece of art that they might like. And a lot of these people are saying that they're forever proud to be associated with Buffy the Vampire Slayer and their spin-offs and that world, but not proud to be associated with the creator. And that works with sort of like the art and creation end on our end. We're never going to make somebody feel bad for enjoying uh, the art that they want to enjoy, as long as that art is consensually made. What we can do and what we always do is we don't go out of our way to hand sell products by those people. We don't put our time and effort into pushing forward with those products, because it does contribute to that bit where we have so little time. Why are we spending it, somewhat helping the lives of abusers? It's not something that we'll end up doing. Yeah.
No.
Cat stuff's happening over yonder.
Yeah.
Well,
oh, that's okay.
Poor buddy.
Well, I didn't find the newest thing from Marty Noxon. I did find an article on the Hollywood Reporter from last July, how the TV industry can better protect writers from the next toxic showrunner.
Ooh.
So just so you know.
So yeah,
it ain't new.
Mike,
this
I guess
news.
we found an old guest article, maybe not the new one.
Yeah.
Ugh. But one from 2020.
Yeah, which is not that old, but I don't know. It's just so frustrating, and like, how many voices is it going to take before people are like, okay, no, we're not hiring you. We are not. Like, the essay that his wife wrote after they split was
God,
terrifying. Like, she had to put up with that for what, 20 years?
Oh, Mike says that's the one. I thought it was new. I mean, it could have been written today.
Honestly, you know what? It feels like it, would have been written today. Yeah. I'll dig into it because I'm pretty sure I read it when it came out, but I'll reread it. Thank you. It's there, there's always been, there was stuff even when the show was on.
Yeah.
Like you said, Jane Espenson wrote in some characters that were basically Joss stand-ins, and they were complete buttholes and bullies. And it's a way of functioning in a situation where you might be powerless.
Exactly. Like presenting that toxic outsider mentality of just like, no, I'm trying to help people. Yeah, that's definitely in a lot of episodes of Buffy, like straight up. And then there's I remember because I was really into like TV news and rumors and stuff at the time. I remember all of the discourse around Charisma Carpenter's not being on Angel anymore, and how weird that discourse was, because something had happened and no one was really talking about it, but the things that they were hinting at were like, and also very blamey on Charisma, like, oh, she got pregnant and fucked everything up, hecked it up real bad.
Yeah, I mean, she basically got fired for getting pregnant, which is illegal in any other type of job.
Yeah.
And I believe in part of her statement, after telling Joss she was pregnant, he said, "Are you going to keep it?" Which I find disgusting.
Fun time. Super illegal for a boss to ask.
Yeah, and even if they were friends, like, that's still not a thing that you do.
In a closed door meeting.
Yeah, no, thank you. So there's a lot going on here. My only hope is that because of Me Too, people feel more comfortable standing up and talking about things. And I mean, it's harder also for Ray Fisher because people tend to believe men less. That is not okay.
Nope. All right, folks. Well,
yeah, no, I'm just like exhausted because I've had this conversation with myself so many times.
speaking of the director of Avengers,
Oh, don't even go anywhere near there.
no, for this week, because we decided to watch some trash on Tubi every week.
Right.
It's a horrible segue, is what this is.
That was a terrible segue.
Speaking of the director of Avengers, we are going to watch.
We're going to watch the Superior Avenger. I'm just kidding, because it's not directed by him. That's why it's better.
Yeah. We're going to watch Avengers Grimm on Tubi. Tubi is a free streaming service up here. I believe down in the States it's called Pluto. But up here it's called Tubi. And it's got a whole bunch of wild garbage on it. So this week, for our Thursday, what we've been watching show, one of the things we'll be talking about is Avengers Grimm, the weird Avengers style movie where they bring together all kinds of characters from Grimm's fairy tales.
To save the world, as you do. Oh my God. I am going to make some popcorn.
Yeah.
We are going to sit on our respective couches because we both like to spread out, and he's like made of legs.
A giant.
He's a giant. So there's like no room for me. But that's okay because we can hold hands. It's very sweet.
He's very nice.
Very nice. I don't want people to be like, whoa, what's going on? Like, no, we just really like our space.
Separate couches? Oh no.
Who are you? Are you okay?
Gasp. We will be talking about that on our Best of the Week show that airs at 9-10 p.m. on wherever you're watching this.
Yeah. And yeah, Mike, I can also say I guarantee Avengers Grimm will not have a prima nocta joke in it. Or what was it? Quim? The thing that Loki called
maybe
something.
I can't remember.
It was something about her lady bits, and as we all know, lady bits are lesser. Oh God,
Ladies be bitten. I don't know.
I'm just so angry at everything that Black Widow's been dealt with, and then Scarlett Johansson was Milkshake Duck, and I'm just like, I'm so tired. And now there's stuff. And now there's like a Black Widow movie finally, but it's like 10 years too late, and I would have been so psyched for it 10 years ago, and now I'm like, am I really gonna watch that? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I hate myself. Anyway, we'll let you know if they respect lady bits. I got nothing. Why are we still talking? Why are we still talking?
I've been trying to wrap it up. I don't know.
I'm so sorry.
On Tuesday, we do our new releases show. That's at 8-10 p.m. wherever you're watching this. We'll talk about all the new things that are coming out this week. And on Fridays, I do the Final Order Cutoff show called Go FOC Yourself for Final Order Cutoff. And that's all our shows, including this one. We're on all the time, and I will be getting up a proper schedule.
Yes.
Also in early March, we're going to do another Doctor Hooch, where we get drunk and talked about Doctor Who.
Yeah, and maybe more than last time because we spent 2 hours not talking about Doctor Who. We
sure did.
It was fun.
I got through the recap, and that was about it.
Yeah, we did that in about typical. 5 minutes, and then we spent 2 hours just talking with Amanda and Devin because we miss our friends.
Yeah, it's a typical Doctor Hooch episode.
Oh yeah,
where we don't really talk about the show and just kind of get through the plot, maybe. Of what we watched.
I love it. Anyway, we're gonna do that again at some point. That'll be fun.
Absolutely.
Until then, we're gonna go watch some Avengers Grimm.
Heck yeah. We're probably actually going to do that now-ish.
Yeah, I want to do that. I actually want to. I'm going to preface this by saying I want to watch Last Week Tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you have Crave Plus HBO, or just you're in the States and you have HBO, Last Week Tonight is back.
Yeah,
Yay.
I'm super excited.
So we'll see how that goes, because that ended so differently.
Yeah, what happened since about November?
Like a few things.
Yeah. Who's to say?
Yeah, if his first show back is like 6 hours, I will not be surprised. I don't know how he can condense everything like that. He's amazing.
That's good time.
Anyway, so we're gonna watch those two really different things and have like visual whiplash. It's gonna be fun, and then we're gonna, talk to you about that on Thursday.
Absolutely. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you again when we see you. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Ending.